Mr. Sir Sports. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank all you guys for that. If you want to join the family and be entered to win a MacBook Pro and experience all the NFL news that's important that you need to know, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified when our videos go live. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a MacBook Pro, like I mentioned. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank you guys again.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield have mutual interest in getting a long-term deal done, obviously, this year. They signed Baker just because they didn't have Tom Brady. They didn't really have any other options at quarterback. Preseason, it looked like, Tampa Bay, they're going to have the number one pick. They look so bad. Their quarterbacks in training camp can't even complete passes. I remember there was a battle for the starting position. We didn't even know for sure if Baker was going to win the starting job, but he's played well. Looks like Tampa has the best chance of winning that division at this point. So I think Baker has earned an opportunity to stay next year. And do you think that the Buccaneers, if they end up winning that division, they might end up hosting the Cowboys or the Eagles if they win that division in a playoff game? So do you think they have any chance in that? And do you think Baker will stay next year?
Yeah, I think Baker's definitely earned the right to stay there. I mean, I think it is kind of, you did bring up a lot of good points about how, even us included, we kind of wrote off Tampa Bay, especially. I mean, it's easy to kind of buy into that, those Twitter clips of both quarterbacks not completing passes. And I know everyone likes to make those kind of jokes, but I think honestly, the main thing we forgot about was, one, how good their defense is, led by guys like Levante David and Devin White. And two, we forgot about the fact that, they still have Chris Godwin. They still have Mike Evans, Mr. Consistent, who once again had another 1,000 yards receiving season. So we forgot about those two things. But yeah, Baker's played really well. I mean, he's had a few games where he hasn't played great, whether it being against good teams like San Francisco or the Eagles. But I mean, I do think he's played well as a whole. And one thing I will say, I saw this online and I feel like it was worth discourse here. An interesting numbers this year when you compare Baker Mayfield to another quarterback, let's say quarterback B. Baker Mayfield has 26 touchdowns like quarterback B, but he has 8 interceptions where quarterback has 14. Now, you might be think I'm crazy for saying this, but quarterback B, I just read Patrick Mahomes' numbers. So a lot of people are saying Baker Mayfield's having a better season than Patrick Mahomes statistically. Some are saying that. I mean, he's turning the ball over less, and he's got receivers who actually can catch the ball, but I think from what we've seen, I think he should. Obviously, they should stick around with him. I mean, although the playoff thing, I think, is a little bit of a wash because their division's A, it's pretty bad, and 2, they're going to win that division. They're going to end up probably playing Philly or Dallas, which even with Tom Brady last year, Dallas ended up putting a beating on them. So I don't think they win that game if when they get in against whoever it is. So knowing all that, do you think they should keep Baker Mayfield next year?
Yeah, I do. I think they'll end up keeping him for one more year. Same thing as kind of Antonio Pierce, the head coach of the Raiders. I think they just keep him for one more year, try to have him prove it again. And if he can prove it again, maybe they'll keep him as their long-term quarterback and sign him to maybe a long-term deal more than like 1 or 2 years. Because I think Baker has earned himself maybe a 1 or 2 year deal. But if he proves himself again next year, then he'll get an even bigger contract after that.